Hi, welcome to Working Horses with Jim. We've got a special day today. We're headed to the horse pull at Madrid. We've got Buck and Ken, and we're all loaded up and ready to go. We just talked to Abby, and she stopped by and she said she was surprised we were still here because Jim usually goes hours and hours and hours in advance, and it still is, but not as bad as she was saying.
It doesn't start until 1 o'clock today, so we have time.
It's about, I don't know, maybe 8:30 or 9 now. Abby thought we'd be leaving at 5. Fueling up on the way. So when's the last time do you think Ken went to a horse pull?
It's been quite a few years. I brought him to this same pull, him and Buck, and I can remember being a little bit concerned. So I actually, not just that, but I had a lot of hay to cut. So I remember cutting hay on Friday, the day before, for like 6 hours. And so they were kind of tired, and they did pretty good. But like I said, they were tired. And when you go to horse pull, to do really good, you can't be tired. You have to have a lot of energy. So, but did good.
And he gave them yesterday off, right? Yesterday they had off. Yes, this is the entrance. Town of Madrid. St. Lawrence Power Equipment Museum, Old-Fashioned Harvest Days, September 3rd and 4th. So we're pulling in, noticing what's new this year. There's some new buildings here. And it looks like there's some ponies here. Jerry's here. Just getting into the location he wants to be in. They survived the ride very well.
Oh, they've been out in the pasture. I ain't worked them since me and Jim went to that pull on the 4th of July. That was it. I put them out because I knew I wasn't going anyplace.
Size difference between the two horses. Ponies. No horses.
Yeah, been a while since I see you.
Jim's got to say hi to all his old buddies he hasn't seen in a while. And the horses are getting fueled up. They seem to be taking everything in pretty good stride here. Went right to eating. Just got them on the full side of the trailer. This is Jim, and he's got... You call these miniature horses or ponies?
Either one.
Either one.
Crazy, yeah. On everything.
But cracks me up how the difference in harnessing horses between the big ones and the little ones. I was watching you harness this one, and you got down on your knees to get underneath there and attach the hames. It's so funny.
11 times I had it. It's a good exercise.
Yep, but they all pull, and they say ponies pound for pound pull more than big horses do.
Can't get the right part.
They're strong. Any difference between the big horses and the little horses on harnesses?
Not really. Just they're miniature, that's all.
Yeah. So Jim's over there chatting and chewing the fat with all his buddies. And here's the arena where they pull horses. It's a beautiful place to pull. There's a stone boat. I don't know if you can see or not, but in the middle here is a stone boat. And the lines are all made out for that they have to stay in between. Done a beautiful job. And it's nice indoor facilities. The horses will line up over here. Spectators are over there. So I thought today I'd show you this building they have that's full of horse-drawn equipment. Last year we showed you some stuff outside, but here's some old carriages and different things they have that are restored, and they're in beautiful condition. This is an old hearse. I remember seeing this before and reading the history on this. It's really amazing. Here's an old carriage as well. Has a history of each piece here.
They don't spend their whole all the time down here. We get a few of them on it. We got a couple of old guys that said it's our business.
Not sure what this is. Here's a sleigh like we have. Beautiful. Ah, it's an oil hauler. Sorry, with a fringe on top. So I would be safe to say, if you live anywhere near in the area and you're interested in old equipment and so on, this is a wonderful place to come. I can't say enough good about the people that run this this field day. They do such an amazing job. They add on every year and have really restored things nice. The grounds are beautiful, and it's so much better than your average country fair nowadays. It's just it's showing a lot of, you know, old history, and it's just wonderful. Here's a building that has all to do with maple syrup production. They're selling maple syrup products over there. And here's some old equipment. Here's an old evaporator. Very cool. Sap gathering equipment. Here's our competition. Jerry's here with his team. As of yet, oh, there is another team that just showed up. Well, good. Hi. Billy's here with his horses as well.
You got that boy's ready to go. Tell you. Probably not.
While Jim is chewing the fat, I'll take this opportunity to brush the horses. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of the pony pull here. They'll be coming our way in just a second. These are the horses that are Jim Moore's, and they were tied out by the trailer. I was talking to him earlier. You can see they're very excited. Okay, so this is Eric, and this is his team. thankful for the guys that are behind the scenes that are doing all this work, keeping track. We've got a judge here. John's the judge with a clipboard. And all these guys volunteer their time. That, I believe, is the winner. Eric's gonna go up and get his trophy. He does a lot of pony pulling, and he even goes out west, and he does, and down south some, I think. Pony pulling is a sport that is slowly fading. There aren't as many pony pullers as there used to be. It's time to start harnessing up. We enjoyed a nice lunch here on the grounds, and Jim's starting to harness up. They seem very calm.
They do?
To me they do. Don't you think they seem kind of chill? It's good, maybe. You always like them hyped up, but I like them calm and cooperative. You're going in.
Before I got out of there, he dropped a 3.
Time to drive them in.
Are your eveners in there?
No, it's right there.
Right there?
You're gonna do my work for me? That's really nice.
Oh, if you want to carry them, I won't get in your way.
No, that's okay. I don't mind. Thank you.
God, these aren't bad compared to some. Some of them's like lifting up 100 pounds.
I know. You gonna give me a hand?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, those are the lightest eveners out there.
Wait, he's got his, well, his halter just got dragged through the muck. The stone boat is loaded. I don't know if those are 500-pound blocks, maybe. We'll find out, but it's all ready to go. There's gonna be 4 teams. There's 3 in here right now. So the horse pull's about ready to begin. This is Bill Thomas. This is Jerry Leclerc. Do you know what the weight is on here?
No, I don't. Eric, how much weight's on there? John, you know the weight? You know how much weight?
Yep. 2580.
2580 on here. And it's a 20-foot pull or
50.
15-foot pull. That means they have to pull it 15 continuous feet. They have 3 tries to do it. This is Jim and the Percheron's first try. I'm super pleased with them. They're acting calm and sensible. Super pleased.
Like about to sleep.
That's fine. They're like, oh, this is too easy.
I think my horse is still sleeping.
They're loading a boat. Okay, this is the new load. It's 3,520 pounds. Once again, they have to pull at 15 continuous feet. This is Billy Thomas. Next up is Lynn Anderson on this load. Here comes Jim Gordon. Jim's always talking about Ken being slow, but he looked like he was ahead of Buck this time. Okay, this is the new load. We've added 2 more blocks, and this is Billy Thomas. Berlin. And here comes Jim, Ken, and Buck, and they just started with the tractors over there pulling, and it's wicked loud. They seem to be handling it okay. Buck's doing his usual prancing. very nervous. They're both very nervous. There you go, boys. All the way. Think about that pull.
Good.
They
Ken was really hearing the noises out there.
Yeah, well, Buck was prancing too.
Yeah.
Really got to give it to these guys that do all the behind-scenes work to make horse pulls happen. There's a lot of work that goes on, and we really appreciate the people that give their time and equipment and everything else to make this happen. Okay, so this is Billy Thomas, and the weight is 7,800. He has to pull at 15 continuous feet.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what he just said, 78?
I don't think that's 71. No, I think it's 50.
Actually, I thought it was going to be 58. Maybe it is 50. 5,800. Billy Thomas is here. Okay, this is Jerry LeClaire. The weight is 5,800.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Rainbow Valley.
I'm sorry I haven't been saying the names of the horses, but they're not giving us the names of the horses, so I can't share that with you. This is Glenn, and the horses are coming to him.
Some of those Amish horses, they're as good as they're going to be when you buy them. Them guys, you know, they might play dumb. If you go out behind your farm, you see the whole stuff.
They're big boys. Does a handoff. And off they go. Next up is Jim with Ken and Buck. All the way. When you get home, I'm going to give you a carrot, okay? I'm going to give you a carrot. The weight is going to be 6,940 pounds. As you can see behind the stone boat, they have that metal thing with a string on it. So, and that's clipped to the stone boat. So when the horses pull it far enough, it tips that thing over. Then they blow the whistle. This guy right here in the red shirt, he's watching, and if the boat stops before it gets the full 15 feet, he puts that pin down. That means they're pinned, and they measure from there. There's Billy Thomas. See why this can be dangerous at times. So the horse actually stepped on the line, so the first pull was disqualified. They measured the second pull that he did. It's getting heavy. But here is Jerry LeClaire.
69.40.
69.40. Yeah. How much did Billy have on his first?
69.40, 87 inches.
87 inches. Okay. I think I heard 137 inches on that first attempt. And I think he might be skipping the second try, going on to the third at the end. Okay, I'm starting to get nervous. It's getting heavy. Here comes Jim and Buck and Ken. Billy Thomas for his third attempt. Feet 4 inches. Okay, on the third hitch, the driver has the choice to put the boat, the stone boat, where they want it, where they feel that the best chances would be of them pulling it out. So they want it up here. So this is Lynn Anson's third try on this load. He skipped the second, and so this will determine whether he goes on to the next round or not. Here's the handoff. Okay, there's 2 teams left. Jerry LeClaire's team is going to be going very shortly here, and the weight is 7,510 pounds. To go on to the next load, you have to pull it 15 feet. They have to pull it 15 feet. 3 tries. No problemo. I'm nervous. I don't know how they're gonna do. We'll see. Here they come. So it was all the way, just barely all the way. The little marker thing was just about ready to tip over. You're a wild man. Good job, boys. You're awesome. Okay. The new load is 8,080 pounds. And Jerry's on his way up. When it gets heavy like this, you don't let the boat set too long. Got to get up there and get it moving before it settles into the dirt. Feet 2 inches was his first try. I don't know if he's going to try again. Okay, he's passing his second. It's Jim and Buck and Ken's turn. Can they pull it out? We'll see. Come on, boys. Taking his second pitch, and that wasn't good.
As I think back about what happened here at this pull today, I realized several mistakes that I made. When I came here this morning, I didn't expect a lot out of these two horses because they really haven't been doing a lot of pulling, and I was very pleased with how they did, but there's a few things I would have changed as if I could go back and do it again. Of course, you never know what's going to happen for sure, and in the excitement of a horse pull, you sometimes do some stupid things. For one, I never should have hitched on to that second time, and I had chose to leave the horses right there in front of the boat and then ask them to go again, and that under the circumstances just was not the best thing to do. But also, I almost regret even hitching on the first time on that load. The load before, I crossed it, but just barely, and I knew they were running out of power to handle that load, and I should have stopped, but I just felt, well, I'll try another load. And it takes a while for a horse to have both the strength to do a job like this, but also mentally to do a job like this. I have seen so many times with horses at horse pulls, and people will hitch 3 times, and it just discourages the horse so much they end up just quitting and they just don't want to pull. And you have to really build up a horse in his mind that he can pull a lot, along with being in shape to pull good. So anyways, it's a mistake I made for today, but Ken will be fine, and he'll come back pulling some more.
Whoops, wrong way. Time to go. Time to go. Yeah. I can take one. You can take one if you want. Whatever. Time to water the horses and head for home. Except Jim's over here chatting. Chatting. Then we'll get going. How you guys doing? No worse for the wear? Hope so. Hope that's true. Did great. I'm so proud. Good job. Good job, Kenny. Well, it's time to head for home. How did you feel that they did today, Jim?
I was very pleased. The the very last load. I regret hitching on that one, but those are mistakes we make sometimes.
Cool you off a little bit, Kenny. Kenny's like, that's a little bit too cool. I don't know if he wants you to do that. You'll like it in a minute, Ken. Well, thanks for coming along with us today. We really hope you enjoyed it. Kenny. Kenny, here's an extra treat with your grain. Kenny. Do you want a carrot?